Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest Minty Reacts, and I am back for the latest episode of Avatar the Last Airbender, Season 2, Book 2, whatever, Episode 4, titled The Swamp. Last episode was a good episode. I liked last episode a lot. It wasn't necessarily like a grandiose, big episode like The Storm or anything, but it was a really good episode that I thought set up a lot of stuff for the rest of this season. We got some new antagonists, we got more of Azula and how much of a completely bonkers antagonist she is. And we got, Aang being a good person, got the whole group being good. And we got some wise lessons from bonkers old King Bumi, which is pretty cool. But I'm very excited to see where they're going with this. So let's just get right into episode 4, shall we? So in 3, 2, 1, let's get going. Hey, we got Iroh and Zuko. Let's go. Well, let's go. It's going to be a good episode.
For royalty, these people should be giving us whatever we want.
They will if you ask nicely.
Exactly. Zuko knows. Iroh knows what to do.
The coin is appreciated, but not as much as your smile.
Iroh knows how to play the game. He knows what to do.
A gold piece.
We're not performers.
Not professional, anyway. It's a long, long... The lake is so sweet that you really got to meet the girl from...
This man's just kind of an asshole.
Dancing for his dinner. Here you go.
It's a gold piece.
Such a kind man.
No, he wasn't. Iroh, what are you talking about? No, he wasn't. Oh, Zuko's gonna get some revenge on that dude.
Hey, you taking us down for a reason?
Aang's going into a trance there. Yeah, he's going into a trance. Woo!
Bending, I would have to wait and listen. And now I'm actually hearing the earth. Do you want me to ignore it?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I want you to ignore it. The swamp is weird. The swamp is very strange.
Bye, swamp. Yip, yip.
Yip. Nope, the swamp wants you to land there. The swamp wants you to land. Clearly, the earth and the nature around you is like, no, you land in this swamp, kid. You're gonna land in this swamp. We got something to show you. Nope. Oh no, they're about to be lost in the swamp. Okay, what happened to Appa, though? Where's Appa? Where's Appa?
Where's Appa and Momo?
We lost our friends. We lost Appa and Momo.
Got an elbow leech. Where? Where do you think?
Oh my.
Why do things keep attaching to me?
That's a good question. It's a good question, Sokka.
Disappeared.
The swamp wanted you to land in it. There's something in this swamp for you. Okay, Swamp's like, nope, you're not flying today either. You're not gonna be flying today.
As I swing my machete back and forth?
Maybe you should listen to Aang.
Yeah.
Something about this place feels alive.
I'm
Probably because it is. It's probably like a living swamp of some kind. Probably magical. Oh no, they have the whistle too. Oh no, they have the whistle as well. They can't even whistle for Appa.
on here.
Oh.
I think we should build a fire.
Okay, we just have birds that sound like bloody murder. That's great.
No, I asked the swamp. It said this was fine. Right, swamp?
No problem, Sokka.
It's amazing how Sokka's almost always wrong about situations like this. This happened multiple times now. Wow.
Except for them.
Right, except for them.
Spooky. Very spooky. Momo's having a panic attack over here. Oh no. Momo. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright, Momo. It's gonna be okay. Okay, the swamp is alive. That's good to know. The swamp is alive and is trying to kill Sokka. Or all of them, but yeah, let's just say mainly Sokka. What is up with the swamp? I mean, I'm excited to see what is up with the swamp, but it's also making my like world building like D&D brain very excited. This is a very cool place. Yeah, Aang's probably doing the best thing. He's dealing with the swamp without hurting the swamp.
Pretty big ones, too. Leaves a nice wide trail to follow. You know what's at the end of that trail? Dinner.
Oh no, we got some swamp bumpkins over here. Oh no. Is that a koi gator? Oh my god. Appa just ate that thing. Okay, never mind, he didn't. Koi gators. That's awesome. Or koi crocodiles. Whatever they're going with there.
Can you help me? Mom? Mom!
Katara, don't believe it. Don't believe it, Katara. Don't trust it. It's a swamp. It's affecting you. Oh.
Yue?
Good seeing Yue again.
This is just a trick of the light.
Yes, it's a hallucination. Is the swamp like building upon their like fears and their anxieties? That's what it feels. I feel like it's building on like their fears or their like regrets more than anything. I feel like they're building off their regrets.
Hey, come back!
That's a flying pig. That was a flying pig and seemingly a ghost child. That's intriguing. That's intriguing.
Thing tastes like possum chicken.
I mean, everything probably does taste like possum chicken.
Fellas. Just a little closer. Nice and easy. Nothing to worry about.
We got some actual swamp people over here. Wild.
How'd I know they'd understand me?
Oh, they're benders. Interesting. They're benders. Interesting.
Who are you?
All right, they're back together again. Let's go.
Around looking for you. I was chasing some girl. What girl? I don't know. I heard.
A ghost child. That's who it was. Some ghost child.
We and our minds were playing tricks on us. That's
Yes,
why
not
we
gonna say who you saw.
You
Not gonna say who you saw.
too?
I thought I saw Yue.
Okay, there we go.
But that doesn't prove anything.
There we go. There we go. He actually admitted it. They saw something.
Oh, I saw. And all our visions led us right here.
Okay, so
So the
where's
swamp's
here?
leading you
The
to here.
middle of the swamp?
The swamp was leading you here.
For the last time, there's nothing after us, and there's nothing magical happening here.
Clearly, there's something here, and it's magical. And that thing was cool looking, like a swamp guardian. Let's go. That thing's awesome looking. That thing is very cool looking, though. The thing is very, very cool looking. Also, is it a bender? Is it also a bender of some sort? Like, is it like a bender, like, inside of a bunch of vines, bending them to make it look like something else? Wow. Okay. It's strong. That's for sure. It's very strong. I mean, are Appa and Momo gonna actually join the party too? No, Momo! No! No! Momo's been captured! No! He has been captured! How could he? Okay, that was a really sick combo move. This is really cool. This is a very cool thing. It is somebody inside. It is a bender inside. Haha! It is somebody just inside a bunch of vines.
Why did you call me here if you just wanted to kill us?
Wait,
Wow, they actually said kill him.
I didn't call you here.
What did?
Yeah, stuff like that happens to us a lot.
A lot, a
The
lot.
Avatar. Come with me.
This is intriguing. It's all just so intriguing.
Completely reasonable. Not a monster, just a regular guy defending his home. Nothing mystical about it.
He also just called you a complete trespasser that wanted to murder the swamp.
It seems real chatty.
Sokka
See,
just
this
doesn't
whole
believe.
swamp is actually just one tree spread out over miles.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Living organism, just like the entire world.
What?
I get how the tree is one big thing.
That's amazing.
Together, you can feel everything growing. We're all living together, even if most folks don't act like it.
Alright, this is way more philosophical than I was expecting it to be.
People we loved, folks we think are gone.
Yeah,
The
that
swamp
would make
tells
sense.
us they're not. We're still connected to them.
Then what? Then who did Aang see?
So it's someone I will meet.
Maybe. That's... This is a much bigger brain episode than I was expecting it to be. So, that's a lot. There's a lot. This episode's a lot. Cat gators. Okay, so the catfish gators. Okay. They're not koi, they're catfish. That makes more sense for a swamp. They're just rescuing their friends.
You guys are waterbenders.
You too? That means we're kin.
Yeah. Yes, kind of. I guess.
You know, scared some folks, swung some vines, the usual.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. His name's Hugh. Good name, good name.
That possum chicken. Tastes just like Arctic hen. So why are you guys so interested in eating Appa?
All chicken tastes like chicken.
Swamp there, do they?
No, it's all ice and snow.
No wonder you left.
Fair enough.
We were hungry. I'm eating a giant bug.
I mean, it tastes good though?
But what?
I'm gonna say that's a no. No, it does not taste good.
I can't do anything like that. I just bend the water into plants.
Well, no accounting for weather.
The swamp. It's just the swamp. Swamp's alive. Swamp's alive. That's just the thing. The swamp is alive. And we get a nice return to the Zuko Iroh story. Good, good, good. Blue Spirit. Yep, Blue Spirit. Let's go! Let's go! He brought back the Blue Spirit. Zuko bringing back the Blue Spirit. Let's go! Let's go! That's cool. That's cool. That was an intriguing episode. That was a very intriguing episode that, like I said in the episode, got a lot more, like, big brain than I was expecting it to get. A lot more philosophical, a lot more, like, spiritual than I was expecting to get. Very cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Very, very cool. I very much appreciate all that stuff. And definitely have some ideas now for some D&D games. And I'm actually playing a druid right now in a game, so, you know, that would be pretty fun. It's a whole different style of druid, but I can work some stuff in there. Work stuff in. But that was a really interesting episode. A lot of cool things. Like, not necessarily like storyline stuff or like, not necessarily like moving the story forward stuff, but a lot of like big like world ideas coming in here of like this entire swamp being just one large like living tree. The swamp itself being alive and mystical, which that makes sense. That all makes perfect sense. We have all these like waterbenders who are just living in the swamp, which makes sense. Which that alone, that little thing alone, already now establishes in the world of Avatar that there are pocket groups of benders that aren't in like the main quadrant areas, that aren't like, you know, in the Fire Nation or in the Earth Nation or in like the North and South Pole, like, you know, or the Nomads, like the Airbenders were. We have just pockets of these benders that are just there. That have evolved in a way to bend their surroundings. So yeah, they're water benders, but like the one guy he's more like a plant bender because he's bending the water in the plants, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. So that means that like there are probably earth benders somewhere that actually can bend metal, which makes sense, like because metal is from the earth. If they're just surrounded by metal, they can probably bend metal. There's probably fire benders who can like bend like steam or smoke or whatever, like mixing them. It's kind of like, the best way I can think about it, and probably just because of the swamp, it's kind of like in Magic the Gathering, where you have like the 5 main like mana types. You have the 5 main land types of like mountains, islands, plains, forest, and swamps. Okay, so you have all those, but then you have like the subcategories where like you mix the 2 of them. So then you have like, you know, red and blue mixing together, you get like science and magic stuff, but you get like steam because it's hot and it's fire and water making steam. You have like swamps and forests mixing together, and you just get like these massive areas of just verdant life, or more like decaying life, but mass life or whatever. So like it kind of reminds me of that a little bit in like a weird way, but kind of reminds me of that. And I'm like, that's a really cool thing. It's a really, really cool concept that we have just because of these swamp benders. And I'm glad we got to see Zuko and Iroh again. I'm glad we got to see Zuko and Iroh. I really love Zuko and Iroh, and everything about them with their whole story, especially this season, is very, very cool. I'm very excited to see where they go with that. And the fact that we got Zuko bringing back the Blue Spirit, that's really cool. So I'm wondering if he's going to start becoming like a bit of like a vigilante type character with the Blue Spirit, or just somebody to like right the wrongs against him with the Blue Spirit, which is a really, really cool thing. I'm very excited to see where that goes, but big fan of the Blue Spirit here. Big fan of the Blue Spirit, so I'm excited. And as per the usual, this show just makes me excited. Like, this show is just so good, and it's making me excited every time I watch an episode of it. So either way, let me know down in the comments below what you think about this episode and this reaction as well, and everything that's going on here. And did my Magic the Gathering like connection make any sense to you all? Like, did it make any sense? And all that good stuff. So like the reaction as well. Leave a little like as well. Definitely does help out. And if you want to see more of these, and want to see more reactions, more videos that I've been doing, more reviews, essays, all that good stuff, I've been starting to do those now. Leave a little subscription as well. Definitely does help out. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers to get that new like YouTube partnership program thing they introduced, which is cool. But also just because that's the big milestone. That's the next big milestone for the channel is 500. So if you all want to help out with that, that would be very lovely, very wonderful. But you don't have to, you don't want to. It's all good. Completely up to you all. And either way, right over here's going to be a playlist for the rest of Avatar. Go ahead and watch the rest of those if you haven't watched any of them yet, or if this is the first video you're watching from the channel. And over here's going to be a video that YouTube recommends for you as well. And until next time, just stay bending, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace, everyone. Peace.